There we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Come on in to join us while I find us here. There we go. Hello, welcome in. Want to find our comments so I can see us everywhere. Up. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Nadia, for those of you who don't know me. Hey, Kelly. Let me just put down my website. And hey, Debbie. Hey, Jean. Hey, Diane. Can I handle to write without my glasses? I can. There we go. So everybody knows where to find us. Welcome, welcome everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us on this beautiful night. And it is some beautiful weather finally in New York. All right, welcome in everybody. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'm Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner. And tonight we have something really, really fun happening. We have a lot of things, fun things happening. As you can see behind me, there's all the little flowers. We will be using one of those in our project for tonight. If you don't know me and if this is your first time joining me, thank you for coming in. And we like to craft. I like to do lots of different things. Tonight we're going to be working on a flip-flop summer kit. That's going to be fun. So let me show you what comes in the kit. We are going to work with a work form tonight. So this is what you will be getting. Now, this is the way my kits go out. The nature of this project, the box will be a little bigger, a little different, but everything will be wrapped just like so. Okay, so we are going to open everything up. I want to see the comments from here. Wow, what a difference. I could see. Oh, thank you so much for sprinkling, Jean. Yes, if you can all sprinkle, that will be amazing. All right, so in the kit, you will get, and again, the nature of what we are using, we are going to be using 21-inch mesh. In this case, green, a very pretty summery green. And you will get ribbon tails. We have 3 different kinds of ribbon tails that we will be using tonight. So you will get a pink. And everything in my kits comes already cut to size. So with everything you need. So once you get the kit, you can sit down, enjoy your favorite drink, and just craft away. You will get yellow, and you will get this gorgeous flip-flop ribbon. Flip-flops, sorry. But not done yet. The best is yet to come. All right, so because it is a beautiful flip-flop ribbon, we are going to use flip-flops attachment. These are handcrafted by me, yes, and they are wood. I do use outdoor paint, so it's all nice, it's not going anywhere. And I also seal it, once again, after I finish all my painting. Yes, I do love my power tools, so I had fun making these. And because I want you to look, there is one more thing in this beautiful ribbon that we are going to put in our, in our wreath. And this is it, because that has very pretty sparkly flowers. So of course, we had to make a very pretty sparkly flower. And then there's going to be a bow, which we'll make together, that will go with the kit. But you will get the bow ready-made, okay? So I am going to clean up my mess. Actually, our ribbon tails will stay out. Hello, everybody. Thank you, Diane. Thank you all for coming in. If this is your first time visiting me or seeing me, can I see some hearts maybe? Or where are we from? Okay, so that's done. And let me just make my room because, you know, we all know I'm a bit messy. Just a little messy. Okay. And these little flowers attachments, you can find them on our website, nadiascrafts.com. I pinned it at the bottom. They come in all colors. We also personalize them. This one, for example, it's for Mother's Day, and we put names on the petals just to be a little different. You could use them as a wreath attachment. You could use them as wreath center like we did. This is the kit that we worked on yesterday. I don't know if I'm in the camera. So the red flower comes with this center. Yeah, maybe here you can see it better. There we go. So you could buy all these attachments separately if you don't want the kit, if you already have all the material to make the wreath. And our tutorials are on my Facebook page, but they're also on our YouTube channel, Nadia's Crafty Corner. So you can find all the tutorials you would like. For the mini flower, we are actually having a paid tutorial next week. So if you would like more information about it, send me a message, or on my page you'll find the link for the class. And that's a lot of fun, a lot of good tips that you will get from the class. All right, so we are starting with this, and what you will get, I need a little bit more room. What you will get in the kit is the 21-inch mesh, but you are not getting the whole roll. Okay. Pam, is there a tutorial? Oh yeah, so I answered you already. Okay, so the mesh will come already cut for you, already ready. Okay, it will be rolled, but it's all cut already. And this is exactly what we are going to do. So even, it's not going to be flat when you get it, because I don't send it to you flat, excuse me. But what we want to do is just roll it. I wanted to do something different with this kit, and I wanted to use 21-inch mesh. So I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask away. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining. Okay, I'm going to bring you down not too much because this wreath is going to get big. So the frame is, the outer frame is about 17 inches, 16, I'm sorry. Can't read my numbers. But this will get a little poofier. So we are going to, so this is the way you will get your mesh. And what we are going to do is we are going to go in about 5 inches. So that's about the 5-inch mark. And we're going to pinch it, but we are going to go and start with the outer part of it and just close it in, okay? And then I'm going to take another 5 inches from the other end, and I'm going to put it in the next, you know, I use zip ties and I use pipe cleaners, and whenever I'm using them, the right name never comes out. So you could put them, it's not a pipe cleaner, but you know what I mean. Okay, so again, it's going to be rolled, and if you need to roll it a little bit, just that's the size of it. Okay, so you can look at it with my hand. It's not too close. We want it nice and open, right? So we go about 5 inches. Let me measure it, but that is 5 inches. Wow, on the nose. Okay, so 5 inches. Now we are going to put it together with the previous one. This is going to create a beautiful wavy effect, which I don't know, I think it goes well with the flip-flops. So again, 5 inches, I'm going to pinch and I'm going to put it in. Okay. So how is everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday night? It is Wednesday, yes? Yes. I lose track of my days at times. 5 inches, I'm going to close it in and go into, am I in the camera? Yes. And go into my, whatever it's called, my goodness. Okay. And again, 5 inches in and back in. So I'm going to show you as we already created the double effect right here. You see that? So there's 2 of them because we overlap them. Let me get more. Okay. And let me cut that off. Okay. All right. So again, 5 inches. And this is what we are going to be doing all around. And then we'll go to the next row. Beautiful day in Boston. That's nice. Finally, we're getting some nice weather. Hey, Kim. Welcome in, everybody. I went a little bit more than 5 inches, so I am going to just pull it back about an inch. There we go. All right. And don't forget, you always want to overlap. So where there's 1, you know that there needs to be 2. And you see already how we made the wreath wider. And don't you worry, because there's more to come. This is going to look so beautiful and full and full. Okay, so I'm going to go in. And on the side. Hey, Mary. Okay. So as you see, that's pretty simple. And once, the material comes all cut for you, all you get to do is have the fun. So 5 inches, we're going to pinch it in and keep on going. Oops. There we go. Okay, and again. And I did have some fun playing with my power tools. I love power tools. So I definitely had some fun making our flip-flops. And then of course I had to put a little bling bling onto them because, of course it was on the ribbon. You cut the mesh with a, no, I do not wood burn the mesh. Kim, I do not wood burn it. Why do they keep going away? There we go. I do not wood burn the mesh, not for this one. The part that it's cut actually goes toward the bottom so you don't see it. And once, oh, that's too long. And once we finish with all the 3 rows that we are going to do, you are not going to see anything. Plus, we're going to be adding a lot more to it, so you won't see anything. Okay? So we're going to go, there we go. Row 1 is done. So we're going to go to the upper level and continue. Okay, 5 inches, and I'm going to, and that's it. The lower part is done, and you do want to, let me redo this. And you do want to squeeze it in a little and make sure that it's tight, because we are going back and adding a little bit more. We're going to be adding ribbon tails and fun stuff. So, okay, now we're going to go to the top, the back, however you want to call it, and we do the same exact thing. Oh, thank you, Kim. So again, 5 inches, and I'm going to do, I think it's the color. The color is a lot of fun, so it just brings happiness. And then we adding more colors to it. Just a little different that I wanted to try, so there we go. And the nature of the mesh, you know, we all know it curls up, so it makes it a lot easier to use this technique. Let me push that down. Okay. Welcome in, everybody. I see some new friends joined us. I'm Nadia. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We are putting together a flip-flop summer kit. For those of us who love the beach, for those of us who dream about the beach. Okay. And there we go. And you see how it already, let me show you. It's already covering everything, all the mechanics, but we are going to put in another some there. So it's all gonna be covered. Okay, and you want the curls to go where you want them to go, so you can adjust them. Okay, let me grab more. And it's going all over the place. Okay. And it's always the same, 5 inches. You share the loop and you move on to the next. And again, 5 inches. And here you go. Okay. And all the mechanics will be covered, so we have nothing to worry about. All right. Pretty simple, right? Thank you, Dara. I know it is just such a fun color. I want this to come to the front. There we go. Here, you gotta go here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know, right? Just some a little different, Kim. Just some a little different. You know me, I'm all about different. Trying new things all the time. It's fun, you know? It is fun. It is fun. Okay. And just like that, we are almost done. I think 2 more pieces. No, 1. And then we could go on our 3rd and final. I think I dropped 2 more back here. But it's okay. We'll get them. You can see what I'm doing, right? There we go. And if you just joined us, thank you for coming in. I'm Nadia, and tonight we are putting together a very pretty, colorful, happy flip-flop kit. And you can find it on my website, nadiascrafts.com. It's pinned at the bottom. Okay, let me just grab all my pieces that just flew everywhere. Okay, so now that we are done with the both, I'm gonna just call them the lower deck and the upper deck so we know what we're doing. I'm going to go back and I'm gonna start from the top, from the upper deck. And again, I'm going to do my 5 inches, right? And I'm going to overlap. It doesn't matter where you start. The point of it is now we are going to zigzag, right? So I started from the top, right? And I'm gonna zigzag it to the bottom, if I find the bottom. Here we go. So we are going to close any gap that might be maybe visible, Okay, and we're staying still with our 5 inches. Okay, let me fix it up and fluff it up, and I'm going to turn it around so you can see. And we are still not done. You see, now it's full. You have the pretty curls, you have the coverage, and we're just going to keep on going. Not every spot is going to have a triple, right? But we are going to go in. And I'm going to take my 5 inches and zigzag it to the bottom. Crisscross it, diagonal, however you want to say it. And that way, we are covering even more of the mechanics. Okay? And we can fluff, and look at that. You see? You see nothing on the bottom. Oh, welcome, Stephanie. I'm glad you found us tonight. I am glad. Welcome, welcome to Nadia's Crafty Corner. I'm just going to find a spot. There we go. And again, I'm going to bring it to the bottom. I want my poofs to stay up, so I'm going to move them. I got my 5 inches, and I'm going to put it down, and I want the loop to go toward the front. There we go. Okay. And I think we're going to put in a few more. Thank you, Edna. Yes, I'm a little different. Something just a little different. We like to try new things. I always like to add a little pizzazz to my designs and a little different something. Wait till you see the attachments. Oh, someone else is new to my page. Pamela, welcome. Welcome, everybody, and if you found me for the first time, I am so glad you're joining us. I am Nadia, and we are working, I think I'm going to put a couple more, on a beautiful beach summer wreath, and it is a kit if you would like to make it. Everything is cut to size. Oh, Edna, you are new as well. Wow, I'm so excited. Thank you all so much. If we order the kit, are the instructions on your website? Mary, yes, you will have the video on the YouTube page. The video will be on the Facebook page as well. And I also send you a link to it, so you don't have to look anywhere else. But once you subscribe to our YouTube page, then all the videos will be available to you, and they're always there. Sometimes Facebook is temperamental, so they go away, but they're always on the YouTube page. There we go. We went all around. Look at this beauty, and we didn't even poof it yet. We didn't even poof it up. So let's do that. Let's make it all pretty. And you really look, it's really not a lot to do to it. Now, in my mind, because I didn't really play with the whole design today, in my mind, we are putting tails and a beautiful giant bow and both the attachments, which you see them. So I am not sure we are going to need ribbon tails on the upper deck. We'll figure that out together and see if it needs it. Okay, so these are the ribbon tails you're gonna get. So 3 different kinds of ribbon tails. Okay, and they already cut the size. Okay, I'm going to put these 2 colors together, And the way I like to do my ribbon tails, you know what? Hold on one second, guys. My husband needs to go get me something. Okay? I think I want to add something else to the bow. So I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using these two together. And the way I like to do it is I like to overlap them, but not totally. So about 1/2 inch, I want to say, right? I'm going to fold them in half and I'm going to open them up. And now on the folded side, that's where I'm going to scrunch them. And I'm going to go and add them to the lower deck, okay? To the lower part. And now I'm going to hide my zip ties, you know what I meant. And I'm going to, thank you, okay? And we're going to play with the tails in a moment, okay? So again, we are going to one over the other, about 1/2 inch. We are going to fold, find our middle. Am I missing any questions? I'm so sorry. I just left it for a second. There we go. Okay. Thank you for sprinkling, Edna. Okay. I'm going to fold it and I'm going to my next tie and I'm going to put it in. Okay. And then I'm going to show you all another trick to what I do to my tails. Okay, so again, we're going to go in and just always fold them because you see once you fold them, they get that natural curve and that's what you want when you go in and insert them in. And also you find the middle so they're even on both sides. And I just twist them like 2 or 3 times. These twist ties are very strong. A lot stronger than regular pipe cleaners, so twice is plenty, okay? I think twice is plenty. And we're just gonna go all around. You see, look at those colors. I'm just looking at it from the camera, so beautiful and festive and summery. Just happy, happy. Happy, happy. Okay, don't worry about the tails yet. Let's just place them. We are going to put in all our fancy attachments and then we continue. And remember, right now we're just putting them on the lower part of the frame. Okay, fold in half and scrunch. All right. Any questions so far? The colors, thank you, Mary. Yes, these colors are just instantly making me happy. Just fun, fun, fun. Ready for summer? Yes, we are. I like the tails better that way. Yes, right. So that's the point. That's the point, Debbie. We want both tails to show up, to see, because we are putting them all in. And wait until we play with them a little bit more and fix them up. Because right now I'm just placing them. We are not in the fluffing yet. Hello, Karen. Welcome. How are you? All right. And I think we got a couple more. And how long did you cut the mesh? 12 inch. 12 to 13 inches. There we go. And if you already have all the mesh, like I said before, and you want to purchase just the attachments, everything is available on nadiascrafts.com. You're very welcome, Stephanie. You're very welcome. I think this is our last one. Okay, so Oh, I can't wait to try the rest of the stuff, all the beautiful attachments. Okay, so we still have the yellow tails. Let's see what we're gonna do with them. And I have more of this ribbon with me. See, I brought it with me. So we can decide whether or not we need it on the top, okay? So the wreath right now, remember at the beginning was 16 inches. Right now, and I am not measuring the ribbon tails, I am just measuring the mesh. We are at 26 inches of beauty. Could you imagine that? Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Okay, so, let me just grab a little sip of water. All these lights make me very hot in here. And I don't often say that I'm hot. And my husband can tell you that. So, these are the flip-flops, the attachments. They are wood. I use outdoor paint. And then I go ahead and seal it with Scotch Guard, okay? I do put mounting squares so that you have the pipe cleaners. I do cover all the mechanics and the pipe cleaners with the mounting squares so that we can place them. Look at that, look at that. Okay, so I want them, I don't know if I'm in the camera, yes I am. Put them right here. Thank you, Stephanie. Is that going to be on the website? Debbie, yes, it is on my website right now. And it's called the flip-flops kit. Okay, so we're gonna place them, but I'm not gonna place them yet because my beautiful ribbon has pretty flowers. So I want my pretty flower to go in, right? Somewhere there, like that. Just like that. And you think we're done? Because look what we got up here. We got a lot of things going on here. So this is what I think. I think we are going to go in and put our yellow tails because I just need a little some here, right? I think so. So we are going to put a little some here. We're just going to go quickly and you won't see many, but you'll see the tails because I am going to make a gorgeous bow to go with all of this. So you'll see the yellow tails. And I'm going to show you something. Whenever we make a wreath, you know, it's like, where do we let the ribbon go? Well, let's look at it this way. Which way do you put the wreath? The wreath gets hung this way, right? So this is the way we want our tails. I don't want them here. We want them here. It's like framing this beauty over here. So to make them look all pretty, use your fingers as scissors, right? And you go in and you pull it out. You go in and you pull it out. And I always only use wired ribbon. So however you place it, that's how it's gonna stay. And that's the beauty of this stuff. Thank you. So that's how it's gonna stay, right? So you wanna curve it to stay up, right? You want that ribbon to be alive. You don't want it to be down. So let it come out. And that's what I mean when I say you will see the tails, because we are going to make them all nice and fluffy. Okay, and then you want to go around and make sure that your wreath is round. And look, all the tails are the same size, but if in one spot, maybe the mesh was a little longer or whatever, if you see that they're too long compared to the rest and it's not giving you a perfect round, then cut them off a little. It's not the end of the world. Don't cut too much, Okay, yeah, I think I like this little yellow. What do you guys think? Do you like the yellow? Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, I think the yellow, it's a nice addition to it. I think I need one more up here. One more. Make it all pretty. Listen, I could sit here and play with these ribbons until tomorrow morning, so just tell me to stop. Tell me to stop. Okay, good. So I'm glad I added the yellow in. So now I can go in. Am I in the camera? Yes. And let me just move. I told you guys I'm messy. Okay. So I'm going to add my flip-flops right here. And with the flower right there, because it matches the ribbon, right? Okay, so and what you do is you take the pipe cleaner, let's do one at a time, and you place it so that it catches the frame in the back. There we go. And then let me turn it over so you can see what I'm doing right there, and then tie it. Now, I don't want to do it too much simply because I want to make sure that my attachment is not squished down into the wreath, right? You want it to look nice, just like so. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, it definitely does pull it together. But you haven't seen the last part yet. Well, there's two more parts. Two more that we're gonna put in. Okay, wait, I can't, oh, there we go. Yeah, like that. I don't want it to go too squished in. There we go, and I'm going to show you what I'm doing to the back in just one moment. I just want to secure the other side of my flip-flop. There we go. Oh, I think I crisscrossed the pipe cleaners, but it's okay. You know, when you do something 1,000 times a day and then you do it in front of people and it just doesn't want to come out the way you want it to. Come on, I do this 1,000 times a day. There we go. Now I'm having a hard time. There we go. You see, like I don't want them to be floating, but I don't want them to be sinking in either, right? You just want to lay them just right. Okay, and what I'm doing in the back, I'm just twisting, and then I'm going to wrap around am I in the camera? Yes, I'm going to just wrap around because now I know that that's where I want them to stay. There we go. Oh, friends, all these lights in here, oofa, oofa, oofa. Just a little hot. Okay, and now, and the flower, the way we do the flower is the same thing. You have the pipe cleaner in the back, so that way you can attach it. If you purchase it as a wall decor, like I've had, this one was purchased for a bridal shower, then we don't put the pipe cleaner in the back, but we put a little hanging thing here that's very inconspicuous so that you can hang it, okay? But because we are putting it in the wreath, then I put the pipe cleaner in the back. And I'm going to put it right here next to my flip-flop. Look at that. Look at that little bit of sparkle right there. I lost my comments. You need coffee. Sylvia, I have it right here, but I'm too hot. I'm too hot. Too hot. There we go. Look at that. What do you guys think? So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you guys up so that we can make the bow together. I'm going to hang this onto my wall and we can look at it together, fluff it a little more. Hello. Okay, so we are going to just remove a couple of things. And no, I need to remove that too. And my little gnome too. Gina Lucas, you here? Don't be upset. I know you love the snow. I know you love it. Okay, so let's put it on the wall. Let me make sure you guys can see me. Okay, let's move this one as well. So what do we think? And that's it. Now we can go in and fluff our tails because this is the way we want our tails, right? When you hang it, you want to see it. And you see, look how pretty that yellow, and we're not done yet. We are not done. I don't want to go in front of you guys, I'm sorry, but I need to fluff and make these tails look all pretty. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Who's ready to make a bow? Because this gets a super bow, right? A super bow. So I had my husband go downstairs and get me something else because we're gonna add a little something to our bow. Let me just get all my tools ready. And we're going to use these. Yeah, that'll be fine. Because my white ones. Okay. And this, look at this. Isn't this pretty? I'm in love. I'm in love with anything. These colors are just gorgeous. I've been waiting all day for you. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Oh, I feel so special now. Thank you. Okay, so the bow. What color do we have on the base? We are going to start with pink. I want a contrast color. So, do you guys want me to teach her to make a bow? What do we think? Do you want me to teach you or do you want me to just make it fast? Come on, what do we got? Tell me. Do you want me to show you and teach you or do you want me to just make it fast? Yes? Yes? All right, so teach? All right, then we'll teach. Okay, so now I always start with at least an 8-inch tail, okay? In this case, this is a big wreath, right? So I'm going to give it 12 because this is like hair. You could cut it, but you can't put it back kind of thing. So I'm going to start with a 12-inch tail, okay? Now, let me see hold on. Let me bring you down a little bit. I'm sorry. I don't want to get you guys dizzy. Okay, so you can see me now. I'm going to pinch, like scrunch it together, like that. Just like we did in the middle of, oh, no, I'm not in the camera. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, so we're going to just pinch. Yes? Okay. I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to bring it down under and pinch again. Okay, and I made my one loop. No, I want it bigger. Okay, I made my one loop. Let me do it again. You pinch, you figure out how long you want your loop, you bring it under, and you pinch again. Okay, now you have your first loop. All right, now you twist. You always want to twist. Okay, because you always want the right side of the ribbon. Now this ribbon, it doesn't really matter much because it's the same, but get in the habit of always twisting. And then you're going to loop again. But now you want to meet those loops, make sure they're the same. Yes? We good so far? We good so far? Now we're going to twist again. And I'm going to make another loop, the same size. Just the trick is always to twist. Just twist your ribbon, take and loop. Measure and twist. How long are the loops? I think these are about 6 inches. These are about 6 inches. And I'm going to do one more. So I twist it already. I'm going to loop, pinch it together, twist. I'm going to loop, twist it together, and twist. Okay? So that is my base of my bow. Now, my loops are always different. Sylvia, this is what you do. You just meet them. See? You just match them together and make sure, like that they're even. If they're not, just play with them. Play with the, that's why we do it one at a time. One at a time, so that you can pull. Now, because I'm showing you how to do it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip and put it down, okay? Because usually I don't. I just keep adding colors to it. You stay here because I might use you again. Now, oh, hello, it's right here. Okay, we're gonna do it again. This time we are going to go with, oh, not that. Okay, we're going to use this. So again, I'm going to go with a 12-inch tail. I'm going to pinch, okay? I'm going to loop, but because this is going to go over my previous one, I'm going to make this 1 inch shorter. So these loops are going to be 5 inches. Wow. I didn't know that was that perfect. Okay. 5 inches. Again, you want to twist because now this is the wrong side. This is the right side. So this is perfect. If I did this and didn't twist, see, now I got the wrong side and we don't want that, right? So you want to twist and loop. So that way you always have the right side. Any questions? You can also do this, like if you are new to bow making, just grab yourself an easy bow maker, because that way you don't have to hold it in your hands. Okay, so I'm going to loop, measure, and twist. I'm going to loop, measure, and twist. See, twisting, it's a natural thing for me. It's just a natural thing. And I'm going to cut. And again, because I'm showing you guys, I'm going to clip it and let it rest a second. And now I'm going to go in with this. And this is the bow that you will get in the kit, okay? Now, with this is called Directional Ribbon. So I didn't mind in the wreath for the ribbon tails because I actually like the flip-flops going different directions, but not for my bow, not for the tails, okay? So this is gonna be the down, the part that goes down, okay? I'm going to go and make the same loop, but this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going 4 inches. Because every time, I'm going to make a smaller loop, okay? You don't have to. You can make all the loops the same size. Actually, I'm going to keep this one at 5 inches like the green, because then we still have the yellow, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and twist. And the only thing I'm fussy about is the tail, not the loops, for the direction of the flip-flops, okay? Twist and loop. Measure, twist, and loop. There, okay? Now, when it's coming down, It's actually coming down. Ooh, the right way. Look at that. There we go. See? Now both. Oh, no, they're not. But actually, I don't mind them. I actually think it looks cute. We'll leave it like that. Okay. So that's going to go there. No, I need another clip because... Let me see if I have another one here. Where are all my clips? Okay, we used it. Oh, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the yellow one. And that's going to be our final... how do I want to do it? Yeah, we'll do a normal one. Again, I'm going to do a tail loop. This time I'm going to go smaller. I think this is about 3.5 inches. Yep, 3.5 inches. Twist and loop. Twist and loop. Twist and loop. That's it. Twist and loop. Once you get that in your head, that's how I learned to make bows when I worked at Michael's. I'm gonna do a little some. I'm going to take my finger. Look at that. I'm gonna wrap it. Can you see me? Am I in the camera? I'm gonna wrap it just like that with my finger in there. I'm going to scrunch it on the bottom. And hold on, I'm doing it backwards. Okay, and I'm going to loop with the little button, in the center. Twist, loop, and I'm going to give it my tails. I'm actually going to give it one tail. And I'm going to zip tie this separately. And this is the bow that you get in the kit. And when my bows come, I don't know if there's anybody here that already bought my kits. My bows come all fluffed. There is not a bow that leaves my house without being fluffed. Okay? And I actually fill them with, hi Donna. Gina, it is easy. Come on now. Bubble wrap. I couldn't think of the name. I bubble wrap my bows. So they come to you perfect. Okay, so let's construct it. Let's put it together. All right, so part 1 will be our pink one. Part 2. But now I want my tails to go where I tell them to go. So I'm going to direct them. And now we go with part 3. And this is why my hands hurt at the end of the night, right? I sleep with a brace on. Okay. So that, I don't have my bow fluffer here though. It's all right. We'll make do. My third, this is a super gorgeous giant bow. Okay. And now our last cute little thing. Look at that. My cute little thing. Okay. And we are going to zip tie this bad boy together. But before I zip tie, I put my pipe cleaner. Okay. Let me make sure that everything is where I want it to be before I close the zip tie. There we go. All right. Now that's not the way you get in your ear bow. Okay, we are going to fluff it up. And I do have a little block. It's called a bow fluffer. That makes it a lot easier because both my hands are free to play with my bow loops. But you won't have to do all of this. I mean, I could teach you how to make the bow, but once you get the kit, the bow is already done for you. And then I like to spread so that the colors alternate a little bit. And keep on playing with it. Don't worry about the tails. I'm gonna fix those once I get them on, but they'll come all fixed for you. I want you to go here, and I want you here, and you here. And when you get my bows, they are bubble wrapped in a way that when you take the bubble wrap off, the bow is staying, the loop is staying where the loop is supposed to stay. I train these bad boys. I train them. You gotta go here. Because nope. Hey, this loop is not listening to me. There we go. You're gonna listen to me, buddy. Okay. Now we are going to make all of these pretty. I'll make this a little shorter, this a little longer, this a little longer, this we leave long, this a little shorter, and this definitely shorter. And do them all? All right, I'm gonna bring you up and we're gonna put this beauty on the wreath. And I'm already seeing some I'm not happy about. You see, I'm telling you, I could play with this all night long. So perfect, this is perfect. This is a little too long, so all you do is cut it on diagonal a little bit. I'd rather leave the tails a little longer than have them, too short. Okay, stop, Nadia. Stop playing, Nadia. Okay, Debbie. Yeah, well, I guess when you've done bows for 20 years, it kind of is. Okay, so what do we think? Now that's a complete look, but you see how cute those little tails are? So let me put this on. And I'm excited to see what you guys think. I'm going to show you another little trick to it. So if you put the bow, so in this case, because of the frame that we have used, you put it on the upper deck, right? So on the taller ring. What you do, once you put the bow, you situate it in a way that you see the tails, it's almost like part of the bow. And it gives it more color, more, I can't do it like that, I'm sorry, I need to pull it in just a little more. There we go. And even with the bow, hold on, I'm gonna do it. Don't do this. Don't push it in. You wanna, here. And okay, the other trick too, when the bow doesn't stay or if it sinks in on one side, just make the mesh go on that side. Make the mesh go on that side. There we go. Yeah. Hold on, we need to fluff. This needs a lot of fluffing. All right. So what are we thinking? What are we thinking? Wow. My husband just said, wow. I guess he likes it. What do we think? Tell me. Is it missing something? What do you think? No, that's not it. Listen, that bow needs a lot of love. I need to pull it up a little. There we go. And then the same thing that we did to the ribbon tails, we do to our bows. tails. On the tails, you just fluff it and curl it and bring it out, and because we made it all different lengths, you see all the different layers coming through. I'm gonna keep playing with that ball because it's not listening to me. So what do we think? Thanks everybody, thank you, thank you. Yeah, this was definitely a fun project. I'm glad we added the yellow tails, but see, that's too long, so off we go. There we go. So, who's ready for flip-flops? I think I'm ready. Well, everyone, thank you so much. This was such a fun project. Don't forget to check our website, and if you want the tutorial for the mini flowers, we have posted on our website. Shoot me a message, I'll send you the link. Ask me any question you need to ask me. And that's it. I had a great time. Thank you all so much for spending your evening with me creating this beauty right here. And I will see you guys for the next fun, colorful project. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Bye.